Good morning, class. Bhavya, good morning.
Good morning, ma'am.
Lot of noise behind her.
Yes, ma'am.
Why? What is the reason?
Ma'am, everyone is having a conversation at my
Good
home.
morning, ma'am.
Good morning, beta. Okay, this is
Good
good.
morning, ma'am.
Good morning, Muskan. बच्चे अगर आप लोग कैमरास खोलते हो तो ज्यादा अच्छी सी फीलिंग आती है क्लास लेने की. यस सुमित, गुड मॉर्निंग बेटा. Okay, Ilma, good morning. How is everybody doing? Ilma, you are mute. No sound. You didn't had your breakfast? Okay. Parth,
Good morning, ma'am.
good morning, beta Tanishka. Tell me yesterday how much we had covered up?
When yesterday we have class, yesterday we have class with C section. So when we were done till the our directory rule France, and when we have done till the abolition of slavery.
Okay, abolition of slavery.
Good morning, ma'am.
गुड मॉर्निंग इल्मा. कभी कभी कैमरा भी खोल लिया करो बच्चे. क्यों?
Yes, ma'am.
हाँ, मोटी जरा भी नहीं हुई है इल्मा हमारी. है दुबली पतली. क्यों? इल्मा,
Yes, ma'am.
क्या भाई, खाना नहीं खा रहे हो?
खा रही हूँ.
फिर
खा रही हूँ.
देखो, भव्या का टारगेट है मोटा होना, इसलिए उसने इतनी प्यारी सी डीपी लगा के रखी हुई है. व्हाट्सएप क्यों नहीं आ रहा है?
गुड मॉर्निंग मैम.
गुड मॉर्निंग बेटा. ये व्हाट्सएप क्यों नहीं शो कर रहा है इसमें? आ गया. ओके. चलो beta, I hope this whatever we have done till now in history is all clear and understood to all of you.
Yes,
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
And I hope you are not facing any problem when you are reading the chapter on your own.
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am. No,
That's
ma'am.
very good.
No, ma'am.
Okay. That's really good. So why have I opened this? Abolition of slavery हमने करा था ना?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
So I think we need to start on the third one. Can you see the screen?
Yes, ma'am.
What is it showing?
Ma'am, PPT.
Ma'am, PowerPoint.
Then
On the first
Ma'am,
slide.
it's reference to relation.
okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Reign of terror. Reign of terror. done now? Abolition of slavery we were doing, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Can you see the screen clearly?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Yes.
Fine. That's very good. Chalo, let's have today many are there in the class. I need to take the attendance also. Just a second. By the time I'm taking attendance,
Excuse me,
let's
ma'am.
have Hanji beta.
Ma'am, can you call each student so they can actually mark present?
This is what I'm doing, beta. I'm
Yes,
taking
ma'am.
attendance. I would call all of them one by one, their names.
Yes, ma'am, because there are many who just attend class, not active in class.
Yes, ma'am.
Abhiraj Pratap Aditya Roy. This is 9th, you know?
Yes, ma'am. This is
Yes,
9th.
ma'am.
Okay. कितने बच्चे क्लासेस अटेंड नहीं करते हैं भाई, ये तो बड़ी गलत बात हो गई है. There are only 34 students in the class.
Ma'am, 31.
34.
Ma'am, our strength is 34.
It is written 34 over here. I am telling you what datas I have as per that only.
Okay.
So Abhiraj is never attending the classes. Aditya Rao, sometimes he attends. Adnan Khan is there today in the class. Akhilesh Patel, Alex Singh, Anushka Gupta. अनुष्का अपने आप को म्यूट करा हुआ है, केवल मीटिंग में आ गए हैं, सो रहे हैं, क्या कर रहे हैं खुदा जाने. आर्यन गुप्ता.
Present, ma'am.
Okay, I hope you are awake.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Aryan Patel, not there. Ayush Bhardwaj, not there. Ilma Khan, yes. Krishna Chatwani, not there. Kumar Parth always attends. Kushagra Singh, missing today. Kushagra Singh Gautam, not there in the class. Maruf Ali hardly attends. Azan Mirza, never seen in the class. Shoaib Warsi, never there. Agaz Khan, not seen. Muskan Gangwar always attends. Nischal Raj
Yes, ma'am.
always attends. Noore Fizalim hardly comes to the class. Om Patel never seen. Priyanshi, why Priyanshi is not taking her classes? Anybody has any idea? Rehan Ali is
No,
there.
ma'am.
Rehan Ali is there today, I believe. Yes, Rehan.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Rishabh is also there. Sahil Khan is
Yes,
also not
sir.
seen. Sanskriti, very good. She attends. Shreyansh Kumar Singh, he comes in the last 5 minutes only. Every day practice. Siddhant Gangwar. Siddhant Gangwar, yes. Siddhant is not there. Tanishka Gangwar.
No, ma'am.
बेटा सुमित का तो नाम ही नहीं दिया हुआ है इसमें.
Yes, ma'am.
Then Vanshraj Gill. Vanshika Sharma.
Present, ma'am.
Yashraj Raghuvanshi.
Present, ma'am.
अच्छा बच्चा एक बात बताइए, अभी कोई ऐसा बच्चा है जिसका नाम हमने नहीं लिया है यहाँ पे?
Ma'am, Roma.
But why your
Ma'am,
name is not there? Just a second, Roma.
Actually, ma'am, I have taken TC.
Then
Ma'am, 2-3 days ago, last Sunday, I guess.
but then if you have taken TC, how come you are attending the classes?
No, ma'am, actually, my father got posted. So after 2-3 days, we are leaving. So my dad asked the principal. So till the time we are staying here, I will participate in the classes.
Okay, that is very good. So, and Bhavya, your name is also not there. Hani, Bhavya's name is there. Sorry. Then who else? Sumit Yadav. Beta, you are a new admission. Sumit Yadav. Sumit Yadav, are you a new admission? But his name is not written over here. Anybody else whose name I have not taken? Anushka Gupta, are you there, beta? Chalo. Fine. Can we have Roma reading?
Okay, ma'am. The abolition of slavery. Slave trade began in 17th century. French merchants sailed from their ports to the African coast, where they bought slaves from local chieftains. Slaves were sold to what?
Plantation.
Okay. Slaves were sold to plantation owners. Port cities like Bordeaux and Nantes owned their economical
prosperity.
Sorry, ma'am.
Bordeaux and Nantes.
Economical prosperity.
It's written economic only, not.
Okay. Bordeaux and Nantes owned their economic property to the flourishing slave trade.
Beta, economic prosperity to the flourishing slave trade. Okay.
Oh, economic prosperity.
So where has your father got transfer? Roma?
Ma'am, Udhampur.
Okay, Jammu. Very good. It's a nice place. I have been there. Good. Chaliye, the revolution and the everyday life.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Can we have Ilma reading?
Yes, ma'am.
Read beta.
The revolution and everyday life. Law came into existence to abolish conservatorship. newspapers,
beta censorship.
censorship.
हाँ.
Okay. Newspapers, pamphlets, books, and printed pictures spread from towns to the countryside and described the events and changes taking place in France. Plays, songs, and festive processions attracted large number of people, and they were able to relate with the ideas of liberty and justice.
Okay. Next.
Rise of
Carry on, Ilma, carry on.
Rise of Napoleon Bonaparte. In 1804, Napoleon Bonaparte crowned himself Emperor of France. Napoleon saw his role as a modernizer of Europe.
Modernizer of Europe. ठीक है. Next.
Yes, ma'am.
हाँ जी. Read.
Legacy of the French Revolution. The ideas of liberty and democratic rights were the most important legacy of the French Revolution. These spread from France to the rest of Europe during the 19th century, where feudal systems were abolished. Later, these ideas were adopted by Indian revolutionary strugglers Tipu Sultan and Ram Mohan Roy also.
See, when we talk now, this was about the PPT that you people have read. Okay, we'll be reading in the book as well what exactly this PPT means, right?
Okay, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
So I hope you all have the books with you.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
See, the topic we need to read from. Where do we need to read from? Which page number? Part
21.
Ma'am,
The
page
abolition.
number 20.
Okay. So what is the topic given over there? Page
21.
Huh?
Ma'am, the
Excuse me,
abolition
ma'am.
of slavery. Ma'am, the
The abolition
abolition
of
of slavery.
the abolition of slavery. Right. See, the slaves which were there, these slaves were taken from the slave trade that was there, which started in 17th century. It was quite common in the three continents of Europe, Africa, and America. Right. I hope I am clear.
Okay, ma'am.
Yes.
Now,
Yes, ma'am.
these slaves, you must be wondering that why the slaves were needed when the people were there. So these slaves which were there, they were required to work on the plantations, right? Plus these slaves, they were taken to the places where the feudal lords which were there, they were working to carry on with their jobs, menial jobs that these feudal lords had assigned to them. So these slaves were used there also. But majorly, if you talk about the slavery, majorly these slaves were required to work on the plantation. Right now,
Okay, ma'am.
and we all know that plantation.
Okay, ma'am.
We all know that plantation is something that requires a lot of human labor, right? Tea plantations you must have seen. Have you
Yes.
seen plantations?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
See, the every leaf has to be plucked very carefully, and because these plantation are in huge land areas, that is why more of manual labor is required, right? So in 17th century, this slave trade began, and it was quite common in the continents of Africa, Europe, and America. From African coast,
America.
the trade the slaves were transported, or they were taken in the ships to Europe and European and the American continents, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Now,
ma'am.
now
Yes,
talking about the abolition of slavery. See, the slavery was abolished during the time of Jacobians. When Jacobians were there, when Jacobian government came into power, at that time slavery was abolished. But then, when the Robespierre government was dismissed, after that again, during when Napoleon declared himself as the Emperor of France, Napoleon reintroduced slavery in France again, right? Then finally, in many of the French colonies which were there, somewhere in 1848, this slavery was completely abolished, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes,
yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Now, coming to the revolution in everyday life. Now, see, we all know that in everyday life also we experience these revolutions and all, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Now,
ma'am.
how do we, like, when Robespierre's government came into power, they, when several, like, after the abolition of monarchy, convection came into power. Then, like, convection was during the time of Robespierre. Then we had these people, the Directory came to rule over the France. So during these changes that were brought in the country, a law came into existence that completely abolished censorship. Now, what was censorship? Censorship provision that is made to, keep a check and not to allow people to give their opinion publicly unless and until it is checked thoroughly. Like, talking about the King Louis XVI regime, or when he was ruling, at that time people were not allowed to criticize the ruler, openly, or they were not allowed to say anything against the king. So this was something which was called as a censorship, which was imposed publicly. Also in the newspapers, also in the magazines, also you were not allowed to give your opinion unless and until it was scrutinized, unless and until it was checked, right?
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, ma'am.
Fine. Now, when the law came that the censorship is abolished, so after that, newspapers, pamphlets, books, printed pictures, all these things, they spread up throughout the country side, also in the remote areas also, telling people about the changes that have taken place in France. Like, how do people know that, the system is changing in the country? Through these newspapers, pamphlets, books, printed pictures, people came to know about the changes that were taking place in the country, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Then,
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
then then people were there who, wanted to discuss about the ideas that they had. So because censorship was abolished, and after that people got the right to, express themselves publicly. So the ideas of liberty, like we all know that the French Revolution has given the ideas of liberty, freedom, all these rights, human rights that were there. So these ideas of human rights, especially liberty, freedom, this was, carried out. These ideas were carried out through plays, songs, and the festive processions, which attracted large number of people, and they were able to, through these various modes, they were able to relate to the ideas of liberty and justice. I hope it is clear and understood.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Fine.
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Then, uh, rise and fall of Napoleon. See, after all these things were happening, the Directory that came into France to rule the country, that also had several problems. There was always conflict, rising up among them. So ultimately, what happened? It gave way to the rise of Napoleon Bonaparte. See, whenever we have conflicts among us, we always find, a third person coming and ruling over us. So Napoleon took the advantage of the political situation in France, and he declared himself, he tried to control, and to large extent he was able to control the situation of the country, that the circumstances that were, building up. So in 1804 he crowned himself as the Emperor of France. And why he is not, like, it is written in the third clip, that he people saw him as a modernizer of Europe. So why people saw him as modernizer? Because when he came, when he became the ruler of France, he was not confined only to his territories. What he did, he, wait a second, somebody has written a message. Let me check. Okay. So, and why Napoleon was seen as a modernizer of Europe? Because he was not confined to only France. After becoming the emperor of France, what he did, he started, expanding his territory. He had a very huge, he made a very huge army. He knew that because for conquering other parts of the continent, Europe especially, he required large army. And after conquering most of the states of Europe, he wanted to move further. So for that, though he tried his best, but he could not. By 1815, he had conquered many of the places. He had developed the country so much. He had brought certain, reforms in the country. Like during the time of Bourbon dynasty, when it was ruling, people had in France, people had no access to private property. They were not allowed to have private property. But when Napoleon came, he ensured that people are there, people have the right to have private property, and moreover they have the rights to safeguard the private property that they own, right? So this was something which people could not believe, that they will be having their own property and they can take care of that property. The second reform that he brought in the country was, talking about France. See, within France and the territories that were there, trade was not very easy. The reason being, the measurements and the weights that were used, they were not symmetrical. Like if you take example of Bareilly and Pilibhit, in Bareilly, say Bareilly is one of the region of say France, and Pilibhit is also one of the regions of France. We all know Bareilly is a district, Pilibhit is a district. Now, when people have to trade between these two districts, it was very difficult because the weights and measures were not same. Suppose in Bareilly, if 1 meter is equals to 65 centimeter, then in Pilibhit, 1 meter was equal to 70 centimeters. So because of the variation in the measurements and the weights also, like 1 kilogram has 1 kg has 1,000 grams in it, but in Bareilly, for example, I am telling you, in Bareilly, 1 kg is equal to 850 grams, and in Pilibhit, it is 900 grams, or say 750 grams, or say just 600 grams. So because of this variation that was prevalent, people were not able to
Okay,
trade.
ma'am.
And moreover, like you people paid the toll taxes, no? Similarly, the people had to give the tariff barriers. They had to, on crossing the borders, they were supposed to give certain amount for as customs duty. And that money was so much that they had to pay 30 currencies. So suppose they are crossing 5.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes, beta.
Ma'am, how ma'am, they have to pay like 30 currencies?
This is what I am telling you. Every region they had to pay 30 currency, which was quite a large amount. So what people decided,
Okay.
they thought of trading between the among themselves only. But when Napoleon came, he reformed. He made all the weights and measures equal. Like all weights and measures were standardized. Everywhere equal weights and measures were used so that people could trade among the territories also. And because of this reform that Napoleon brought, it became very easy for the people to trade.
Okay, ma'am.
Right? I hope it is clear and understood.
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Fine. Coming to the, okay, here only. Then see, like every ruler has to meet his fate. Napoleon was no doubts very good. He was considered as the modernizer or the liberator of the Europe, of for the France and for Europe. But the provisions that he made in the conquered territories which were there, that were not acceptable by the people. That is why he had several enemies also. So all his enemies, especially Austria, Russia, Prussia, uh, Hungary, Austro-Hungary Empire, all these people, those who were there of these countries, the heads of these countries, they came together and declared war against Napoleon. And finally, Napoleon had to meet his fate, his defeat in the Battle of Waterloo in the year 1815. And after the battle, after losing the Battle of Waterloo, he was sent to a very isolated island where he could not come back. Several times he was, but had like several times people tried to put him, into jail, into prison, but then somehow he managed to escape. So finally he was sent to a very isolated island where he could not, where he could not come out from. And he was put into, he was given a large area to live, but then under the surveillance of certain people. So ultimately, one fine day, he died, and this is how Napoleon's end came. Right?
Okay, ma'am.
Hmm. Now, talking about the legacy of the French Revolution. See, we all know that French Revolution was one such revolution which inspired the world throughout, especially those countries which were the colonies of the European powers. Right?
Yes, ma'am.
Now, these ideas of liberty and fraternity, which were given by the French Revolution, many of the Indians, especially Tipu Sultan and Raja Ram Mohan Roy, these were very much inspired by these ideas, and they conveyed it to the Indian revolutionary strugglers that we need to go with this.
Okay, ma'am.
We need to go with these ideas of liberty and fraternity. Right? Right, class?
Yes, ma'am.
So
Yes, ma'am.
this was all
Yes.
about the remaining topics that we have. Uh, you people can silently read the 2-3 pages that you have, and let me know that what you have not understood. Okay, class?
Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Hmm.
Okay, ma'am.
Excuse me, ma'am. Ma'am, what is feudal system?
बेटा फ्यूडल सिस्टम जैसे हमारे यहाँ जमींदारी सिस्टम था ना, लैंड लॉर्ड्स होते थे, ऐसे ही जो है
Yes,
feudal
ma'am.
था। उसमें जो है लैंड लॉर्ड्स हुआ करते थे, म्युनिसिपैलिटी जो थी वो जो है टैक्स कलेक्ट कर, ठीक है।
Yes, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.